listening to Sports Empire with Coach B and Eternal Transmit.
And they look at you like, what's up, little man?
Yeah, because this brother came in here, man. He's swollen out the sweat. Typically when I wear a sweater, my stuff kind of like, you're going to see my shoulder blades a little bit. It looks like I'm modeling or something like that, man. But my man came in there filling the sweater up. Man, how you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good.
Man, you know what? Do us the courtesy of, man, introducing yourself to the Sports Empire audience.
It's Tre Watson, running back out of Corona Centennial.
The Corona Centennial. This is probably one of our. This is going to be, Sports Empire. We're growing and we're getting bigger, and this is how we know. This Corona Centennial is a nationally known program.
Really, it is, man. They get a lot. They get more press time than we do. So,
absolutely, and we're on the radio every week.
This boy, especially this gentleman here. This guy is like newspaper friendly. He's all in it, man. I put his name in Google. The Google just got to just acting up a little bit. So that's good. As a senior, he's already doing that, man. So tell us how life is on the campus of Corona Centennial for Tre Watson. How is it, man?
Honestly, nothing changes. I'm a regular student.
Oh, man, chill out, man. You don't get no chocolates? They don't bring you no chocolates?
Nah.
Okay, I thought
treats you the same.
That's good, man. That's good. So everybody's, I used to go to school. I'm all-star water boy. And I stepped on the campus. It was like theme music and stuff got played. Like the band would play as soon as I walked on campus or something, man. But again, man, we really appreciate you coming on today.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
So I wanted to ask you a quick question. I know you set a record. 446 yards,
yes,
on the ground. And I wanted to talk to you a bit about that, because if there was a man, when I played football, there's somebody that ran 466 yards to be specific, excuse me. If there was somebody that ran that on me, I'm going to find that man. Ain't nobody going to be running over 400 yards on me. Something's going to happen. But, tell us how that 7 touchdowns, Tell me about that. How was that game for you? How was that rolling for you? Because you guys were playing St. Bonaventure. Tell me a little bit about that game.
It was a big game for our team. We had lost to them the past 2 years, so it was our first time beating them. And honestly, I didn't really do anything. I just ran through the holes that the O-line made for me. So I was just grateful for that. That was a big game for us, and yeah, broke the record.
Humble guy, look at that.
Humble, absolutely.
Look at that, humble guy. Because let me tell you something. I ran 400. Look, it's gonna be hard. My head, I'm gonna need an ice pack. My head is gonna be like this. I'm gonna trip over myself. My head is gonna be so swollen.
And you know what? He's modest, so I'm gonna toot his horn for him.
Help him out.
They won CIF. Last year they are the defending CIF champions. So,
man, ring the bell.
So it's not like that they're just doing this against rinky-dink teams.
Yeah.
Last week, Corona Centennial put up 70 points on King.
Yes,
look, it was funny because everybody was like, oh, this is gonna be the big game. King's gonna come in there. Do people talk smack to you at all, on the field? How is that?
Yeah, they like to talk smack. Everybody, they think that it's their year. They think because we had a rough start that they're gonna come out and handle us, but we started off strong and we finished the game pretty strong, and everybody got to have a big game this past week. So
that's good, man.
You put up 184 yards and 4 touchdowns, and like you said, you guys did have at the beginning. I'll be honest with you. We were talking to Sports Empire. We saw you guys had started off. You had a couple of losses at the beginning. You guys played Poly. That was a tough game,
yes,
and then Alameda. But the thing about it, like we said, they're not playing at Awanda. They're not playing Carter. They're playing. Teams. Long Beach Poly, long history of having some of the greatest players ever.
Exactly.
They and you guys play Alameda, and they're from Mission Hills. So with your schedule, you guys play a really tough schedule. Is that something that is going to help you at the next level to say, you're not playing against little small teams. You guys are playing big games, and you're on Fox Sports West and stuff like that. So how has that helped your game?
Well, Coach Logan likes to get us ready for playoff time because, we're going to play hard teams then. So he wants us to start off strong and not go against little easy teams and get easy wins. So when it does come down to the big games, we'll be ready for it.
That's good, man. That's really good.
Yes,
Tell me about, Tre, man, how your preparation is, some of the things that you're doing to prepare yourself for the games. Because, again, anybody that has the juice to go in there and bust down, there's people that have a hard time just running 446 yards just with no pads on. So running it with pads on and people chasing them aggressively is a whole nother feat. Tell me what you do in terms of preparation.
Hard week of practice every week, and the team keeps me going. They pump me up all through in the game, and it just keeps me rolling.
So everybody supportive then, huh?
Oh yeah,
That's
a
dope,
lot of
man.
supporters.
Give us a little bit of your background. I mean, did you go through the Pop Warner Junior All-America system to get ready for it?
Yeah, I actually did. I played my Pop Warner with Inglewood Jets, and then 1 year with Corona Panthers. So I mean, I've always played with strong players and good athletes. So it was pretty easy coming into high school and being ready for.
So tell me, like, when you knew coming up, when you knew, hey, man, football is my thing. Like, has it always been like that for you?
Oh, yeah, it's always been like that since day one. My dad got me in when I was 6, I want to say, and I loved it ever since.
That's crazy. That's great. And then now, do you have a favorite player?
Probably it was LT a couple years ago. That's why my favorite team is San Diego Chargers.
Really? You like the Powder Blues, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
All right, no doubt. I mean, 'cause let me tell you something. I mean, that is saying you're a Chargers fan. I mean, that's interesting territory because, you know, I mean, well, it's California, it's SoCal, so you can't get mad at that.
Team.
We'll have a squad. I mean, we'll have a squad right now, so I get it. And until we get the Riverside Chargers, I mean, can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's our year this year.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? Philip, he smacked us around, so I don't have anything but, hey, you know what? Go get it, Philip. So I wanted to ask you something real quick. Tell me about this, man. Like, I don't know. As I said to you off air, if I score 4 touchdowns, I mean, I'm gonna do the electric slide. There's gonna be line dancing going on. How do you stay composed in terms of, like, you go there, you score? I mean, do you do any dances? Cabbage Patch, Running Man, anything?
Depends on the run. Sometimes I get a little excited and have a little something, but nothing too big because my coaches always tell me to act like I've been there before. So,
nice.
Yeah, I don't want to. He's too cocky.
We know that Coach Logan has been there, man, because they got a good things going down there.
They do.
You guys got a couple of big games coming up. It looks like you guys are playing all teams near to you. Roosevelt, I know that's Eastvale's, but it's pretty much almost a Corona team. And then you got San Diego, and then you have actual Corona High School.
Yes, sir.
So who are you guys? Who do you have on your map where you say we got to do this or we got to do that?
Every game for us is our state game from here on out because we came out against Alameda and Long Beach Poly, and we thought we were going to be able to take it easy, so we can't do that. So every game to us is going to be big. So.
Put on the gas, huh?
Yes, sir.
Got it.
All gas, no brakes.
Heard that.
And that's why you put 300 and some odd yards on North.
You just ran up the score on them, boys. Now, it's funny because because you guys have no problem ringing the scoreboard up. Do people, like, talk bad about you guys for doing that at all, or what's going on with that?
Well, actually, this 70-point game, this past one, it wasn't even the starters that were doing it. It was our defense, our backups, everybody. So it wasn't like we were just trying to run it up and get all the points. No, everybody was eating. Right,
that's a good thing. Now, I wanted to ask you something, because, again, this is something that's obviously close to us, and obviously it's going to be something you'll be encountering because you're a senior this year, obviously, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, as we're talking about that, how do you feel about college athletes not being paid right now?
Honestly, it's kind of the right thing to do because I feel like if they are getting paid, certain colleges can't pay more, and that might sway a person to go one way or not. So I think it's the right thing to do. We already getting the full ride scholarship for that, so we got to get our academics right, and hopefully we can go to the next level and collect our paychecks.
And collect the check, right.
And speaking of, not to cut you off, but speaking of that, you verbally committed to Cal.
Yes, sir.
So that's a good thing. So you guys are getting looks, you're getting recognitions. How do you feel about Cal this season? How are they looking?
They're starting out pretty rough. I mean, their offense is strong. They have great receiving core, but I feel like they're looking for a back.
Look at it. He said, see, well, you know, that's a smart man because, see, he said the right thing. I mean, he's like, hey, they need a back, and you go to SC, they got like a whole locker room full of, like, backs, like, ready to go, next man in line. So that's a smart move. So you actually, I mean, what was the thought process of going to Cal? Was it them courting you, or did you really, like, make a decision based on, you know, hey, I'm gonna go in here and get some burn?
It was the academics first because getting a degree from there, my parents really preached that. So
look at this guy.
Academics
all
got
right,
me.
man.
And then they need a back, so
let me ask you,
come in and eat.
What is your mother and father's name? Because I need to call them up and say, what did they do? I mean, this kid is humble.
I'm about to say, I need to find out what they're putting in his boy's cereal. You know what I mean?
And he'll put up 400 yards on you and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And Desiree Carter and Kenneth Carter.
All right, no doubt. Well, they're doing a good job, man. And again, we just really thank you very much, man. You know, we've been really excited about having you on the program and wanted to tell you that, hey, you know, keep doing your thing. Again, we got a chance to see what you have going on, man. So I just want to make sure we say that, man. Keep doing your thing.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. In this season, what are you guys looking forward to? Because I know last year you guys won CIF. You guys had a tough loss when you were playing the team up north. I can't even think of it.
De La Salle.
De La Salle.
Yes,
the
sir.
coach from De La Salle, I think, is gone. So is your mission this year? Because I know you guys, your coach, Coach Logan, has set the record for CIF titles.
Jesus.
Is that your mission when you guys go out and you get ready? Are you guys visualizing getting state this year?
We're taking it each game at a time, but that's our ultimate goal to get that
right.
state ring because we got regional last year, so we're going for the bigger one.
Yeah. Who's the team up north that you guys are fearing? Because I don't know what De La Salle is doing this year since the coach. Is the coach gone or is he still there?
I think he's gone.
So who do you guys see is going through that state program? Do you guys, or is there any team that you can see that's going to give you trouble? Because Vista, I know Vista's always a tough game.
Yeah, Vista's going to be a tough game, and then the regional game, but like I said, each game,
and that's another thing.
Any given
about
Friday.
He's a senior, and he's already played 3 years in the CIF title game
Wow,
down there.
that's crazy.
The first year, Sua Craven, they won CIF, and the second year they took the CIF. Sua Craven that goes to USC. But that's not important. That's not here nor there. I went to the game when they played against, I think it was Washington State, and they lost at home. Terrible.
Horrible.
USC needs a running back. But that's not important.
We won't talk about that.
We won't talk about that right now. But who do you see? Because I know you guys, you said it's a tough game with Roosevelt, Santiago, Corona. But you say Vista Marietta is always a tough game.
Yes, sir.
And then who else do you see as being a tough game for you? Because I know you guys play you guys can play Rancho, you can play Osos, and once you get to the CIF.
Well, we're hoping to see Long Beach Poly or Alamany again so we can get revenge.
I'm about to say some get back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We need to run that back. And then also we got St. John Bosco got a strong team this year, very strong. So we're hoping to see them in a regional game, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
man, this kid is impressive. So, hey, check this out. So, we just got my man Coach B just sat there and showed us. We have our field pass. So, all the CIF games, you'll be seeing a lot of these gentlemen. We'll be right there. So, and we try to stay objective. Like when we get media credentials, we're not supposed to go in there and say, go Trey. You know what I mean? But you were going to be saying a lot of go Trey. You know what I mean? So again, we wish you nothing but the best of success. It looks like you have a really good support system, man. And your team. Anytime you have a team to support you like that, I mean, that is just a great thing, man. So again, you guys look great, and we hope you guys take CIF now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely see them taking CIF. I don't see anyone. Well, I don't want to say very much. I don't see very many teams stopping them. I think they're ready. Now, how far are you off on setting any records for rushing and touchdowns and scoring? Are you close to any records?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the most yards and most touchdowns. I'm 23 touchdowns away and like 1,200 yards away.
Wow! And how many games left?
Well, we got for sure 5.
For sure 5. So that's not you're not far. I mean,
now when you're putting 400 up.
Yeah, putting 400 a game up. I mean, that's 3 games.
Yes, sir.
And again, so people know we're talking to Tre Watson,
Corona Centennial
running back, putting it down.
Yes.
I know you talk about the recruiting process. You only signed a verbal with Cal, and you do want to make that switch and that change.
Yeah, come back to the show, and we'll do a live on air, man.
I got you.
There it is, right there.
Even if you don't want to make that announcement, let us know.
Again, big up to Tre Watson, man. No doubt.
You're listening to, thank you for coming out, Trey. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me.
Outstanding young man. You're listening to Sports Empire with Coach B.
And your man, Eternal Transmit, powered by IUSportsNet.com, the Inland Empire.
Sports Authority.
Hey.
You're listening to Sports Empire with Coach B and Eternal Transmit.